What's up, Ravens? Balmut here. A lot of people have asked me, man, please do CEL 240. That thing is giving me nightmares. And you know that I would never leave you hanging. So hit the like button, subscribe, and maybe even become a member of the channel because I'm gonna teach you how to demolish this bastard. After getting my ass kicked about 800 times, I stopped and thought for a while. Okay, this thing is exponentially faster than I am. If I so much as breathe incorrectly, I'll lose track of it. So I saw the close quarters FCS with a range of 5. It has a very short range, but goddamn, it tracks targets at a lightning speed. However, that is the problem. Lightning speed. The CEL 240 speed is still too much. It was then that I remembered a scene from Gundam 00.
What's happening? I'm supposed to be the perfect super soldier!
You just don't get it, woman.
Get what?
You're far from being a perfect super soldier.
Your quantum brainwaves give you super reflexes, but obviously your mind is too sluggish to keep up with that kind of reaction speed.
You're just acting on instinct, like an animal.
No, that's not true!
What he meant was, no matter how quickly you react, if your actions are nothing more than responses to what someone else is doing, you can and will still get played and manipulated all the same, no matter how fast you are. So I thought, okay, whenever CEL 240 is hit, it'll try evading as soon as possible. And that in itself disrupts its own technique usage. So how can I use that to my advantage, since being on top of it all the time is pretty hard, at least on New Game Vanilla? The answer was in its own armaments. Its funnels. Those small, well, funnel-like things that hover around on the battlefield to deal damage. As it turns out, by this point in the game, you also have your own funnel system. And hey, if you want to know where this concept comes from, then stay tuned for tomorrow's CEL 240 Design Origins video. It draws heavily from a certain white mech and a certain pink-haired pilot from the most popular mecha anime of all time. So before we get to the prep time, as usual, I ask that you hit the like button and subscribe because those two near instantaneous actions help the platform push the view forward. And I always aim to make something entertaining for you to watch instead of, hey, use this, watch the video, you're on your own, video done in like 3 minutes. This short video alone took me over an hour to plan, script, and edit. You can also support me directly on the links I'll leave below. Or you can just click the thanks button right here on YouTube and make a one-off donation to become a member and support the show monthly. Plenty of options for all tastes. And becoming a member will yield you many exclusive benefits. Alright Ravens, it's time to get back to the hangar and race back. Let's do this. Alright, so here's what you're gonna do. You can see it on the cheat sheet on the right corner, but I'm gonna say the main aspects. You're gonna go with dual miniguns, the Sting cannon, the funnel dispenser, and as for the legs, I really do recommend that you go with reverse joints because that allows you to jump, dash instead of just dashing. Now take a moment to buy whatever equipment you don't have, make the proper adjustments, and once you're done, getting the fucking robot Raven. Alright, so the fight always starts the same, hover up and above it, and as soon as it goes around, keep on the pressure. And make sure to keep constantly tapping your funnel button because you won't exactly be able to see it all that much because there's a lot going on the screen. And you can see that the enemy's attack pattern has changed a little bit. It seems a little bit lost. It's like dodging too much, and that's because of the funnels. It's running away from them, which will allow you to keep on the pressure and also, as I said, disrupt its heavier attack patterns. And also make sure to boost kick whenever possible, and that is for phase 1. 30 seconds, clean, and a lot of health left with every repair kit in your stock. Alright, so as soon as phase 2 starts, I activate my barrier because it cannot damage it outright, but it can do some damage to you. So I did this as a means of protection, and this time around I tried hovering above it instead of just remaining on the ground. It's the same deal. Basically, keep on the pressure with the dual miniguns. Use your Sting launcher too whenever it is stationary, and remember to keep on pumping that funnel button to make sure it's always being released whenever it's recharged. And as you can see, its attack patterns have also been disrupted on phase 2. It's dodging like crazy, meaning you are getting hit a lot less, at least by heavier attacks. It's also using its funnels. It gets a lucky shot in there with its cannon towards me, also with the sword, but we saved a lot of resources on the very first fight, so this is still going my way. Now it's gonna use the funnel source technique. Always be ready to dodge that. And again, keep moving forward, keep the pressure, and whenever it stops, if you feel unsure about performing a boost kick, then just go with the needle launcher. But remember, pay attention to its stagger bar so you don't spam it when it's too close to being staggered, because if you do so, you won't be able to fire it, and the needle launcher is a big chunk of your damage. So there you have it, how your funnels disrupted this enemy and therefore ended its existence. Now head back to base, Raven. You do need your rest.